Now, one thing to be aware of with your feeding is your nutrient to waste ratio of fish food. Now, this is a relatively easy thing to test. Is if you feed a really high quality food like Danichi, you'll find that because it's slow cooked and because it's bioencapsulated, the nutrients are used by the fish really easily. Therefore, you'll find that you only need to add a tiny amount to allow the fish to be healthy. So what my advice is pick a food and pick a feeding schedule. Then over about a month, just monitor the condition and the weight of the fish. If you notice the average fish getting skinny, then you'll need to slightly increase whatever it is that you're doing in your schedule. Then over a month, if you notice the fish getting fat, you'll need to reduce it. Skinny, you need to increase it. So you'll soon figure out how much of that particular food you need to get the result that you want with your fish. If you're not getting the result you want from your fish, if they're not as healthy and vibrant and colourful as you want, then I definitely look at changing what you're feeding. So I'm pretty biased towards Danichi. I just find that the slow cooked formula, the bioencapsulated nutrients, I just get a really good result from it. So I find I only need to add very small amounts of it and my fish stay healthy and fat. Occasionally you come across individuals that just don't. And then if you need to feed particularly those individuals a higher waste for the ratio of lower nutrient foods, things like nori, you'll find it's really hard to control things like nitrates and phosphates. Your nitrates and phosphates will be much easier to control if you're feeding better foods. If you're feeding lower nutrient to higher waste foods, you need to put more in, and you'll find that your nitrate and phosphate levels lower, so higher. So if you monitor this over 1 month, and you monitor the physical condition of the fish, the weight of the fish, the color of the fish, how happy you are with the fish, and you monitor your nitrate and phosphate levels, then you will find that you can make a decision based on what you're actually finding as evidence for your particular aquarium. Anyway, if you've got any comments on your experience with food and what foods you found produce less waste and what foods you found that increase the quality of your fish, then by all means put a little note down the bottom of this video.